beta, they go slop.
What is my opinion of Titanfall so far? What is my opinion of Titanfall as a whole as far as the beta goes? So keep in mind, before I spew out my opinions and feels vomit everywhere, you have to remember, it's a fucking beta, so all of the stuff is subject to change. The balance can change. Things can get removed. Player models even could get removed. The whole visual style of the game can still change. That would probably affect the success of the game, but nonetheless, it still can change. So without further ado, here's some stuff I think about Titanfall beta. So I'm going to start this off with how the customization and everything works out. If you look at the character customization, it's very Call of Duty-like, but it somehow it feels different. I think it's me just falling onto the hype train. It's really the same customization that Call of Duty has. You have your custom classes where you can choose from a selection of weapons and a selection of attachments and a selection of perks. They're all just kind of named different things. So it's Call of Duty's, simplistic, easy to understand, easy to get the hang of, and easy to experiment with loadout system that really, which is funny because I hated that in Call of Duty, but again, hype train, so I'm praising it in this game. While we're on the subject of customization, the burn cards, I don't know how I feel about the burn cards. I think they're a lot less overpowered than the kill streaks in Call of Duty, because the way the kill streaks in Call of Duty worked is that if someone got a kill streak, especially Call of Duty Black Ops was guilty of this, if you got a good kill streak like Chopper Gunner, you won. Like, if the first person to get Chopper Gunner or the first person to get Dogs or to get an AC-130 or something, if you got one of those big, like, mass-killing kind of kill streaks that would rack up a ton of points for your team in a very short amount of time, you won regardless. That would allow, your team to go around unharmed, basically building up more kill streaks for themselves. You'd get more points off the bat. It was almost a guaranteed win for you if you got that first. The burn cards are very different from that in that you don't need a series of kills to get a burn card. If you have a burn card, regardless of the condition your team is in, you can use that after you respawn. So if your team is down, I can spawn an Ogre Titan, or I can do prosthetic legs. I can get a higher powered weapon. I can get a better anti-Titan weapon. The burn cards are a lot more two-dimensional than kill streaks ever hope to be. Whereas kill streaks would help a winning team win more, burn cards can help a winning team win, but they can also help a losing team come back. And that's what I really like about burn cards. While we're on the subject of game-changing mechanics, I'm going to talk about the auto-aiming pistol, and my official opinion on the auto-aiming pistol fluctuates between this is a good idea and oh my god, motherfucking bullshit. I think that the game at its core is about trying to get a Titan and trying to stomp on the enemy. So the ground combat does matter, and it can rack up points for your team, but the end goal of the game is obviously to use your Titan. So on the one hand, should we be focusing on a pistol that aims for you when we really should be focusing on the Titans as a core gameplay mechanic? Should we keep the pistol that aims for you in? I think that remains to be seen. Maybe the devs could do an update where there isn't an auto-aiming pistol and see if it really changes the mechanics of the game. Because obviously the auto pistol at the range it's being used at, you could just as easily give somebody a quick burst with the SMG. You could give somebody a pop in the back of the head with a shotgun, which is what I've been doing. The auto pistol really, I think, is being targeted because it doesn't take quite as much skill to aim. You still have to hold your target in a huge-ass viewfinder, but is it really any different from popping somebody with a shotgun? Right, so to sum this up as my first big opinion video about Titanfall, the beta anyway, what do I think about the game as a whole? Do I think it can kill Call of Duty? And I'm probably going to do a separate video about this. And right now, I don't know. The thing that's going to have to be seen about whether or not this kills Call of Duty comes down to a lot of factors. It comes down to how well COD sells. It comes down to how sick of Call of Duty people are. It comes down to people hearing about Titanfall, which they've already heard a lot about Titanfall. And it comes down to how well the devs can, cater to the market that's used to that really, really simplistic run around, press button, shoot gun shooter, and adding all these different mechanics, adding in, wall running, clinging on to stuff. Can people embrace, a more futuristic shooter, a shooter with different mechanics? That's what it comes down to. That and, a billion other things. So anyway, Titanfall does, I think, have a small chance of destroying Call of Duty. It definitely can take some sales, but what I'm guessing right now is that the people who buy Call of Duty are also going to buy Titanfall. Will it kill Call of Duty? No, but I think it will coexist with a fair amount of Call of Duty. So it will probably have at least some measure of Call of Duty success. What do you think? Are my opinions totally incorrect? What do you want to hear more about? What do you want to hear less about? Is there something in Titanfall beta that I didn't address? Is there some aspect of the full release I didn't address? Let me know in the comments, and I will put that in the next video.